when I go to India, for first 2-3 days, it's hard for me to breathe there.
To breathe, why? Lovely viewers, welcome to the Obaa Guest Kitchen. My name is Princess Benido Žalionienė, and today I have with me a very special guest, all the way from India. His name, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Sabi.
Hello, lovely.
Hello, Sabi. You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
I'm so happy to have you here today.
Me too. I'm happy to be here.
Okay. So yeah, you are here to cook.
Yes.
I am here to eat.
Yes.
So, what are we making today?
So, okay. First, we will go a little bit on the background. So, the Indian cooking is foremost look as people know about only the butter chicken, tandoori chicken, chicken tikka masala and this stuff.
Okay.
But besides that, people forget that India has the vast majority of vegetarians and not everyone can afford a heavy meal or expensive meal.
Okay.
Butter chicken is not come very cheap, it is very rich ingredients, the cashews, the yogurts, the cream they use. Now, for that, when there are office workers or when it comes to the common people, the usual meal in the office they have, it's called rajma chawal. It's the beans with the rice.
Okay.
It's a stew of a bean. Now we're gonna cook that today.
Okay.
And it's for the people who are vegetarians, so it's really maybe exciting for them.
Vegetarians, yay!
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's something that I wanted to put forward always, that we are not just limited to some few things that you know already, like people but mention them always. As I told you, people always mention, oh you have butter chicken, it's so tasty and blah blah blah. But people never tasted besides that. So I will suggest, if you ever travel to India, try to taste the vegetarian varieties there, because you will never find them anywhere in the world.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. I can't wait to go to India and taste your vegetarian meal.
Yes.
The way you are praising this much.
Yes.
Yeah.
And being a chef myself, I'm a professional chef and been working in Europe for over 5 years now. And so I really recommend
this meal
because this is the keen affordable meal for the office workers,
Wow.
for the people who are working on the streets, for anybody.
Okay. King dish. Yeah.
Yes.
So what ingredients are we using for this king dish today?
Okay, for the serving we use the basmati rice, which is the long grain rice.
Okay.
And they are good to go with the stew itself.
Okay.
So here we have the kidney beans, red kidney beans we are using today. And the masala, or the basic gravy, what we are using for it, we are using the onions, tomatoes, ginger garlic, and for the garnish there will be a coriander leaves, the fresh cilantro coriander. For the spices, of course, it's an Indian dish, cannot be without spices.
Yeah.
So we have garam masala, we have cumin powder, we have red chili powder, we have coriander powder, and we have turmeric.
Okay. So, where do we begin?
Okay, we're gonna start with the veggies.
Okay.
We're gonna start cutting up the veggies now.
Okay. I think we should wash our hands first, right? Or
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Towel?
You can use one of this or whichever one you prefer. Yeah, I can't wait to eat what Sabi is making today. Guys.
Okay, let's start with the ginger garlic.
Okay, but is there something I can do while you're chopping the stuff?
No, maybe it's okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Let the chef do his job.
Okay, let the chef do his job.
Yes.
I almost said shop. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, so Sabi, here we are.
Yes.
Lithuania. Yeah.
After 6 years.
Why Lithuania? Why did you choose to come to Lithuania?
It was one of the most affordable countries, and for the studies and everything. So I'm like, okay, I want to travel anyway. Let's try it. Let's go to Europe.
Okay.
And then I was a student back then when I came. But the life was more struggling, there were no jobs here, nothing before. Now there is so many opportunities for anyone who wants to come here. It's a lot of jobs. Like you're coming here and you're finding the jobs right away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So there are like multinational companies here now, so it's very easy to have the jobs out there.
Okay. I mean, I can also help with this once. So before, before you came to Lithuania,
Yes.
had you heard of Lithuania before? Or
No, to be very honest, no. I was suggested by the friend of my brother.
Oh,
He
your brother's
suggested
friend.
me the country that I can travel to the Baltic countries and I'll enter the Euro. I'm like, okay, why not?
Do you think we
Let's
should
try.
use different garlic because I think this one is not too good, or we should just chop? Okay, economical. We are chopping here off, and then we are using just here.
This is a home cooking.
Yeah, home cooking. So your brother's friend recommended Lithuania for you.
Yes.
Okay.
Because he was in Estonia.
Okay.
So he said like go to the Baltic countries wherever you want to go. There are 3 of them.
Okay.
Either go to Estonia, Latvia or Lithuania. So I chose Lithuania.
Oh wow.
And it was a nice decision, I would say. The first days were struggling, but you can feel the good days are coming too.
Yeah.
And my first job in the kitchen was in a Hasburger here.
Oh really?
Yes.
Hesburger.
Yeah.
Wow.
The McDonald's of Lithuania.
Do you know that when we came afresh, they told us Hesburger offers discounts for students.
Yes.
So I always went there with my IC card to eat those
Yes.
burgers.
So it's for anyone who wants to come to Lithuania.
Yeah.
Yeah, take ISIC card. Your
Take IC card, students.
student card. You can
Yeah.
get a lot of discount on the bus tickets, on the caffeine. It's a cafe shop here. Then there is a Hasburger. You get the discount
Which
on.
cafe shop is that? Like
Caffeine.
coffee shop? Caffeine.
Yes.
So caffeine gives discounts for students.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Okay. Should I take off this?
yes, we can.
Okay.
Okay, see, you want to work.
I want to work. You know, in as much as I want to eat, I also want to do a little bit of work. You know, not to cheat you. So like, was it difficult coming to Lithuania?
For me, it wasn't. But it was very easy before. Nowadays, it can be difficult because now we are having a lot of students. So the seats can be full really fast in the universities. So students have to catch up as fast as they can.
Okay. So you came here as a student?
Yeah, I came here as a student.
Okay.
But now I'm like a full-time working.
You work full time?
Yeah.
So like you came to do masters or like a bachelor's degree?
I came to do my bachelor's here.
Bachelor's degree?
Yes.
Which school?
In first I was in Willis College.
Okay.
And I started there for 1 year.
Okay. What course?
I was doing the tourism and
Tourism.
heritage management side.
Okay.
And then my friend, who I was living with, he
Okay.
suggested me to move to Ramirez.
Oh, your friend, was he like, what nationality was he?
He was also Indian.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. But he was here before you?
No, he came like after a year after me.
Okay.
I came here in 2017 and he came
Oh, 2017?
Yes, he came in 2018.
Okay.
So,
So your friend was already in
MRU, yeah, he
Okay.
came to MRU and he said like you should go and study there, it's better. Okay. So I changed my university, I started there, I completed it and now I'm working.
Wow. Okay. Like, so it means you have a Lithuanian embassy in India, right?
Yes, we have in India the
I
Lithuanian
can help
embassy,
you with
but
this. Okay.
we don't have an Indian embassy in Lithuania for now, but it's coming very soon.
I hope so.
I think in September it's gonna open up.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, Tikre.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes.
So, like, there is no Lithuanian embassy here. If you have any issues, I mean, you don't have. There is no Indian embassy. Guys, look at me making a lot of mistakes.
Yes.
There is no Indian embassy here. So, if there is an issue you need to address, where do you go?
We go to Poland.
Poland.
Yes, you have to go to Poland because Poland shares the embassy with Lithuania.
Okay.
Yeah. Or either you can go to Berlin, Germany.
Okay. So, excuse me, what are you doing now?
So we're just gonna chop up the veggies. I mean, I'm doing a rough chop. It's not so fine because anyway, when we first cook it, then we're gonna blend it in the end.
So we are chopping the vegetables
Yes.
before blending, or?
No.
Okay.
We're gonna chop it after we cook everything.
Wait,
No,
I didn't get that.
And then we're gonna add the beans in the end.
I didn't get that. Can you repeat that again?
So, first you cut them as you want. You can cut them like any shape, anyhow. It doesn't even matter because first you're gonna cook them in the pan.
Okay.
You're gonna blend them with the spices, everything.
Okay.
Just you don't put the beans. The main source you don't put.
Okay.
But the veggies you're gonna cook, you're gonna make the gravy. When it's ready, you're gonna blend it.
Okay.
The blending helps to bind up the spices and everything. The flavor is gonna bind up.
Okay.
And that's the fastest way because as I told you, like every single common person in India, they want this meal.
They want this. Should I chop off the
skin?
Yeah, the skin.
Yeah,
The
you
skin. Okay. Okay. I mean, you have to know I'm Ghanaian.
Yes.
Sometimes the words go away. You know. See, I just made. Yeah. I would chop it here instead.
Yes.
I don't want to block
If you want to.
Yeah. I'll just bring another thing. Yeah. Okay. Like this.
You can cut in any shape, anyhow, if you want to.
Okay.
It really doesn't matter the shape because, as I told you, I'm gonna blend it.
Okay. How many onions are we using?
Okay, we are using 4 onions.
4 onions. Okay.
Yeah, small size.
Okay.
If it's a big one, we use 3.
Okay. So it means
to put in a perspective, we're gonna use 300 grams of onions.
300 grams of onions.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. You applied for a long-term visa, right? Or
Yes.
short stay?
It was a short stay visa in the
Short
first
stay.
because they don't provide,
So type C visa?
It's a national visa.
National type D?
Yeah, it's a type D visa.
Okay.
And that helps you to stay here and you can apply for your temporary residence card
Okay.
within that time.
Okay. You know what? I'm going to keep this this here because we would later decompose it. We don't add it to the trash. You know, when you throw this away into the like in the garden, it decomposes and then it's good. Yeah, so I'll just keep it here.
Alright.
So you came with national type D visa.
Yes.
It's like 1 year, right?
It's for no. Before when I got it, my friends got it for 1 year.
Okay.
But when I got it, I had only for 6 months.
Oh, should I say you were unfortunate?
Yes. I was a little bit unfortunate on that time.
I will wash this really quick. Or should I wash it? Can I wash it?
Yeah, you can wash it.
Okay. The tomatoes are already washed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you got 6 months.
Yes.
But your friends got 12 months.
Yes.
Ah, boy.
But it's better to have for 6 months.
Okay, why?
The thing is, in Lithuania or in any Baltic country.
Well, the way you are chopping it, you are chopping the thing like a real chef. I couldn't do this. Yeah, sorry for interrupting.
No,
So you were saying.
So if you don't have a TRP, you cannot have a job.
Okay.
But when you have a D visa,
Type D visa.
yes. So you will not receive a TRP at least for 1 year. They will only provide you TRP after your D visa is over.
They will only provide you TRP after your type D visa has expired.
Yes.
Okay.
Not before that date. Like take it as from now from 1 year. So
But can I chop this one also? Actually, wait for the tomatoes.
If you want, yes.
How should I chop it? Or is there a special?
Any shape, no.
Okay.
There is no special thing.
Okay. So I'm trying to understand the whole thing. If you have like type D visa and it expires we are in May, right?
Yes, it expires in next year, May 2024.
Okay.
You will not have a TRP until 2024.
24.
Yes. It's very...
But can you apply for the TRP in May? Like if you come to Lithuania in May, can you apply for the TRP in May and then wait for it to, like, I don't know.
That depends.
It depends. Okay. Should I chop it big or small?
You can keep them in big size.
So this is okay.
Yeah, this is okay.
Okay. So you came and then you applied for the TRP.
Yes.
Okay. And then you got it.
Yep.
Okay.
I was the first one to get it, but I was the last one to get the job. The jobs are not so easy in that time. It was so difficult to find a job here.
First one to get it, you mean amongst your friends, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then getting a job was difficult.
Very difficult.
Oh boy. Your friends too, were they like, you mentioned you were a chef, so
yes.
Your friends, were they also chefs or they were doing other types of
They were doing other types of works, like some of them like working in the offices, some of them working as managers in a restaurant, but not as a chef.
Okay, so you're the only chef?
Yes.
So I take it if you're a chef, it's difficult to get a job done if you are...
It really depends. Like if you have experience, you will have it like so easy.
So does it mean in India you were not a chef?
No, we don't consider ourselves as a chef in India.
Really?
Yeah, because it's very difficult to get that position. There's so much competition. Of course, because of the generation like we're living in.
Okay.
We are population of 1.5 billion.
Okay.
But around 1 billion are only students, graduate students.
1 million are graduate students?
Yes, and they don't have even jobs out there. So the seats are limited, so that's why you don't have many opportunities. But like that was the reason I came to Lithuania, or to, you can say, to come to Europe or come outside of your home.
Okay.
So the reason was like just to get known, just to get this identity that you're a chef.
So the thing is that when you were in India, you were not a chef because like it's difficult to get jobs there.
Get the jobs there, yes.
Okay, I get it. But so it means as of that time, getting a job in Lithuania was way easier than getting a job in India.
Yes.
But is it still the same? Like,
it's still the same, I can say.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And then unfortunately for you, when you came, you couldn't get a job as easily as you thought you would.
Yeah.
Well, now you're a chef.
And the problem was like it was very less English speaking people here.
Okay. Okay.
I think 3 would be enough.
3 is enough?
Yes.
Okay, then I'll leave this one.
Because we need 300 and 300, but that one is a little bit more, but it's good.
Okay, should I bring the blender?
No, first we're gonna cook them up a little bit.
What are we cooking now?
Okay, we're gonna cook everything, ginger, garlic, onion, tomatoes with the spices, everything we're gonna cook, then we're gonna blend it.
Okay, so we will need to cook it with oil, right?
Yes.
Okay, alright, I'll get the oil. Will this be okay?
Yeah, that will be fine.
Okay. So you fry the stuff, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So we're gonna need to turn
Okay, I'll turn it off for you. Oops. Should I lower the fire or it's okay?
Lower a little bit. Here we go.
Okay. Yeah. And then you moved to MRU?
Yes.
Wow.
That's where I met you.
Yes, that's where you met me.
Yes.
Yeah. I had just come afresh, you know.
Yes. You're
Africa.
fresher. Erasmus.
Yeah, Erasmus. Yeah.
And whoever is planning to come to Europe, take Erasmus. That's
Erasmus.
the best experience you can have.
Yes, best experience.
Erasmus is an exchange program. It's an exchange studies program.
Yeah. It was a very nice experience, honestly.
Yes.
So we are waiting for the...
I'll take it out.
Okay, let me turn on... Okay, this makes so much noise, so I'm just going to let it be. Ooh. Yeah. So, scoop fish in MRU and where you were? You said you were in Vilnius University, right?
Vilnius College.
Vilnius College.
Yes.
Which one is higher?
MRU.
MRU.
Yes,
Okay.
MRU is better.
But what course did you do at MRU?
The same.
The same course?
Yes, tourism.
Okay.
I always had an interest in the kitchen, wanted to be the chef.
Okay, so the chef has always been a long-term
Yes.
like dream. Okay.
Living the dream now.
Yeah, living the dream now. I get that. Okay, so I mean, his advice to you all, if you want to come to Europe, Erasmus,
Yes.
he says it's the best experience ever. And I mean, I'm here, so
Yes.
I'm also Erasmus. I was Erasmus. I came to Lithuania through Erasmus. So I also think it's really good.
Yes,
Now
a little bit the ginger garlic.
Okay.
It's just like first you cook the ginger garlic. When
Okay.
it's a bit golden brown,
Uh-huh.
then you add onions.
Okay.
And you cook the onions until they are like brown.
Okay. So you mentioned it was difficult for you to get a job here in Lithuania.
Yes.
Is
Now
it-
it's not.
Now it's not.
easy. Like a lot of restaurants, if you want to start your part-time.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, like when you're a student, you get anything you want to have.
Yeah. I hear now if you're like a bachelor's degree student, you can work full time. It used to not be like that, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was not like that. It was just part-time job you can have. Now the rules are very easier for the students who are coming.
So now the rules are easier for foreigners compared to yours.
Yes.
But do you think it's because you didn't have experience? I mean, you already mentioned you didn't have experience. So do you think it's because you didn't have experience, or you think it's because there were not enough
I had
slots?
experience,
Mm-hmm.
but the problem was the experience was from a different country, a different culture.
Mm-hmm.
The food was not the same.
Ah.
Most of the ingredients what we get here, we don't even know them in India.
Yeah.
So that was making it really difficult because everybody has like the same thing to say that how you're gonna manage when you don't even know the ingredients and how you're gonna use them.
Yeah. Excuse me, do you think we should start cooking the rice also?
Yeah, we can start to cook the rice too.
How would you, should I wash the rice?
Yeah, we need to wash them.
Okay.
Three
I mean, I can
times.
do it while you focus on the stew.
Alright.
So do you have any rules as to how many times I should wash the rice?
3 times.
3 times. Okay.
But you should not scramble the rice, like not crush them.
I shouldn't crush
Wash
them.
them gently.
Gently.
Yes.
Okay. The chef talking. He says I shouldn't crush the rice. I should wash the rice gently.
Yes.
Okay. But like, is it better to use cold water or warm water?
That really doesn't
It
matter.
doesn't matter. Okay. So like, how long will you boil? Would you fry the ginger and the onions?
So we're gonna fry them for about 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Yes.
Okay.
When they get softer, you add the spices. You cook the spices first with the ginger, garlic, and onion,
Okay.
and then you put the tomatoes in.
Okay.
Not for that.
Okay. So this is right.
Yes.
Okay. I washed it like this. Okay.
Okay.
So we should pour it in here.
Yes, you should pour it in here. Everything.
Okay. I'm just going to use my hands.
Yes. When you're doing Indian cooking, you're gonna eat in Indian style. You're gonna cook in Indian style. Use your hands.
Okay. How much water would you need?
Okay. So when you put the water.
I smell something. Oh.
Yes.
Ah, it smells so good. I will leave this one here.
So it's 1 cup rice. You're gonna add 1.5 cup of water.
Okay. So lovely viewers, he says if you are using 1 cup of rice, you have to add 1.5 cups of water.
The reason is that the basmati rice it cooks into the long grains,
Okay.
really long grains. So you use a little bit more water than the normal rice.
Okay. Don't you have to add salt?
I already added.
Oh, you already added. I didn't see that. Okay.
Or even in the rice. Not in the rice.
Oh no, you don't add salt to the rice.
No.
Okay.
Then we're gonna start adding spices.
So which spices are you adding
Turmeric.
first? Turmeric first.
Goes in. Yes.
Okay.
Red chili powder.
So you mentioned like cultural difference.
Yes.
Yes. Do you notice a lot of cultural differences between Lithuania and India?
It's gonna be very common. We are
Very
from the third side of the world.
Uh-huh.
Yes. The cultural difference is very common. And it comes with a lot of things. Even by the living style, like how they are living here is totally different.
Okay.
They like to be in a neutral side, but we like to be in a joint family side. That's the basic thing I have noticed first thing when I come here.
No, I didn't get that. You said
Like we like to live in a neutral family.
nuclear family.
Yeah, like a nuclear family. Like that's how they are here.
They are here, yeah. And in India, big families.
Big families.
Okay. Okay.
So we always require that love and cherish from our parents.
Okay. But is that the only difference you've noticed so far? Only the
I
family?
mean, there are a lot of things. Like if we talk, it's gonna be countless things. Because they're totally different, of course. But on the other side, they're also like same as us. They're human. People think they're so different. No, they're not.
So Lithuanians are not too different
Not
from the
so
rest of the
different.
world?
No.
Okay, so
It's a culture adaptation. Like how are you gonna adapt the culture here?
yeah.
Maybe it's not gonna be for everybody, but I love it here.
You love it here?
Yes.
Wow! Me too.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I love Lithuanian people.
You love them?
Yes.
Okay. Sabi loves Lithuanian people. Lithuanian people also love Sabi. Okay. So, like when you came, in terms of eating, was it difficult for you to adapt? I mean, you mentioned adapting.
Yes.
Was it difficult for you to adapt, or you blended in so easily?
It was hard.
It was hard.
Yes, it
Okay.
was hard. I can admit that.
Uh-huh.
The first times when you're going outside of your home, of course, it's very difficult to adapt some culture
Yeah.
because you're very new to that. And then you start to get open with people. You start to talk outside.
Yeah.
You meet new people. You make new friends. You learn new things. How they are living here. Then you differentiate. Oh, how we were living there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So then it gets more interesting.
Yeah. So like in the adapting part, okay. Princess with English, okay. Adapting it, you meant more like connecting to people or
Connecting to people.
Okay.
Yes. Connecting to the people and connecting to the weather. We
And
know
the weather.
We know how harsh Lithuanian weather can be.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes.
Okay.
Guys, there can be a snowfall in the May month here. So never expect anything.
Snow in May.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, I have seen it firsthand. I didn't believe, but people told me there can be snowfall.
But
and then it happened.
Is there snow in India?
We have, but only in the northern part.
Okay.
Like the northern part of India, like it has a lot of snow.
Did you know coming to
One
Lithuania?
more thing to the catch. When you add spices, you have to add little by little water.
Okay, you don't just add the water at once.
No. Why? Because then it will burn the spices if it will be like dry.
Okay. Okay. Do you know when I came to I saw snow for the first time in Lithuania?
Yes.
I was
How
like,
was your experience with the snow?
well, at first I was very happy, you know, because I'd never seen snow before. But later,
But then you realize it only looked good in the movies.
yeah,
Not
not when
really.
you're experiencing it.
You don't want to take it anymore.
Yeah. So are you trying to learn the language, the Lithuanian language?
Yes, I've started my classes and everything now.
Tikre?
Yes.
Tikre?
They.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. So then I guess I can say some 1 or 2 words in Lithuanian.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean,
I can
let's
say
see.
some few phrases, but not
Really?
so many years.
Okay. Katu dare. I must admit, like the Lithuanian language is difficult. It's really difficult. I tried learning it, and I mean, people people come here and after 1 year they're able to speak, but some of us it's just very difficult for us. I think this category is one of the things I really know the person, that's all.
Yeah?
Yes.
What you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing? Yeah.
Cooking.
Yeah. Do you think it's not close to your language in
It
India?
says from Sanskrit, yeah. It says like the language Lithuanian came out of Sanskrit. And Sanskrit is like one of the oldest languages which was spoken in India for like medieval times.
Okay.
Yes. But we don't even understand Sanskrit, so
that
Sanskrit is really,
Sanskrit.
really difficult.
Okay.
Yes.
So it means Sanskrit is in India.
Yes.
But it's difficult for you.
Yeah, even for us it's difficult.
Yeah. Yeah.
We studied in school, we already forget.
Oh, it's like me studying French in school.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you
Bonjour, and then now I forget everything. Yeah. Yeah. So right now, what's happening?
So
I think.
we cook the spices. Now we put the tomatoes. We will wait for the tomatoes to cook a little bit.
Okay.
Then we're gonna blend them.
Blend. Well, after cooking it, we'll blend it.
Yeah, we're gonna blend it.
Okay.
And then we're gonna sift it back in the same pot because the flavor is still there. The oil and everything is gonna be there. Then we're gonna put our garam masala and we're gonna put our kidney beans.
Okay. Do you know that when you said blend, when you started and you were like blend, I thought you blend it before cooking. I didn't know you cooked.
No, that if you blend it before cooking, the first problem you will face that it will take a lot of time to cook the veggies.
Okay.
You never blend them first. First you cook them.
Okay.
Because then the water
Lesson
goes
of the
out.
day. Please
Yes.
listen. Okay.
So first you cook them, then you can blend them. And if you want to like get more flavor, you just cook everything, cook the spices, let it cool down before blending it.
Okay.
Cooling it down will settle up the spices inside the veggies you have put, you know. They will adapt all the spicy flavors inside.
Okay.
And then you blend it and it will still keep the flavor. Now we're gonna blend it directly. It's not gonna be as strong as it is gonna get older. Like if you eat the kidney beans tomorrow, it will be better in
Really?
taste. Yes, it will be better in taste.
Then we shouldn't finish everything today.
No.
We shouldn't.
Try to keep
I'll keep some.
some.
Yeah. If we finish everything, I mean, tomorrow I'm eating this. How about okay? You said tomorrow the flavor is going to be better.
Yeah.
How about Tuesday?
You cannot keep anything for a longer time.
Okay.
Whatever has a tomato or whatever has sour things inside,
Okay.
they get messed up really fast.
Okay.
Any food.
So for how long should I keep it? Like
2 days.
2 days. Okay. Then I'm going to eat this meal today, tomorrow,
Yeah.
and the day after tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah. Right.
But in the morning.
In the morning.
Don't go until the evening of Tuesday.
Oh, I'm a little bit sad. I can manage. Yeah.
Yeah, I can manage to finish, yeah.
Yeah, I can manage to finish. So why don't you try and teach me something Lithuanian? You said you've been learning Lithuanian.
Oh, so kalbu lietuviškai, baldiškai.
Ooh! He's blowing my head off like boom. Okay. Oh, should I open this?
Yes, a little bit, but not much. And the best part about the basmati rice, they cook in 15-20 minutes.
Okay.
They are really cooking faster, so we have to always keep an eye on that.
Okay. So, like, when you came to Lithuania, have you been able to go to other European countries?
Yes, my first country was Poland.
Poland, okay.
Then I went to Latvia,
No,
Estonia,
which city in Poland?
Warsaw.
Warsaw.
Yes.
And then...
I went to Latvia after that, Latvia.
Okay.
And then I went to Estonia.
Okay.
But since I was in Estonia, my friends were like, okay, let's go to Finland.
Okay.
We can go by ferry, and it's the best experience. And the ferry is like so cheap. Like you will get on a cruise ship for 15 euros for one side.
Oh my god!
30 euros for going and coming back. So
It's so good.
yeah, it's good. It's an amazing experience. And then I went to Finland on that time also. And then after that, not last year, I was in Berlin in 2021, Germany.
Okay.
and I was there for like about 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
I almost shifted my place, almost moved to Berlin.
Really?
Yeah. But then I was missing Vilnius and I come back.
Of course, man. I think
This is
Lithuania
fun.
has this magic, you know.
Yes.
When you come, the first thing is, oh, I'm just coming to stay here for a while and then move. When I came, I wanted to just stay for like 5 months and go back home.
This is never gonna happen.
It's never going to happen. Lithuanians have this magic. Lithuania has this magic, and then the Lithuanian people themselves, they have this magic. Like, they just say stay. They won't open their mouth to tell you to stay. But before you realize you're already here and then you don't want to leave again, you just enjoy the place. So you wanted to move to Berlin,
Yes.
but you loved it here in Lithuania,
Yes.
and then you decided to come back to Lithuania.
Yes.
Okay. Are you friends with any natives?
A lot of
A
them.
lot. Okay.
We cannot even count anymore.
Okay.
If you go to my Facebook account, there are majority, like it's like 80% of Lithuanian.
Ooh. So do you meet more often, or?
Yes, because like I said, I'm working as a chef, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're outside, you're meeting a lot of people. Of course, they're coming to you, like good comments, bad comments. At least they're coming to you, so you know you met someone.
Yeah.
So that's how it is. But also, like when I go outside, I like to meet more people outside. You know how the time is changing here, how the people are changing here with the time.
Okay.
You all want to know everything because that's how you're gonna adapt. The first thing I told you, you have to adapt. And how you adapt, you're gonna learn on every step how they're doing by themselves first.
It means you've learned a lot from the Lithuanian people themselves.
Yes.
Okay. And then you mostly couldn't stay, like you couldn't move from Lithuania because you made a lot of friends here.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
That was the best part.
It makes sense.
Yes.
So now you're about to blend the.
Yeah, we're gonna blend the spices. So
Okay.
can we uncover the rice, please?
I should. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. How many languages do you have in India?
Okay.
A lot.
We have 1,523 with the slangs, with the dialects and everything. But if you count like the main languages, there are 22.
You have more than 1,000 languages in India.
Yes.
And then the main is like 22.
The main is 22.
Guys, I thought it was only in Ghana that we have so many languages, but India,
Yes.
India.
It's on another level.
It's on another level.
And the best part is, if a guy is from the southern part of India, and if you're from northern part, you cannot understand each other.
Really?
Yes.
But don't you have like one common language that all of you share?
Hindi.
Hindi.
Now people think that Hindi is our national language or something. We don't have any national language.
But what is your official language?
We have official like English and Hindi,
Okay.
but no national language. We don't have any national language there.
Okay.
I'm gonna blend this.
Okay. We will use this to sieve the rice, and
Yes.
then this for the spices.
Yes.
I will sieve the rice. Yeah, so the rice looks like this. You see, you blend it and then it's now like this. But like okay. Let me just shut up and watch you. I wanted to ask how we sieve the water out of it, but
No, you're not gonna see
Not the
any
water.
water.
okay.
I'll show you what we're gonna do here. It's something amazing.
Something amazing. To be honest with you, I love Indian food.
Now, this
It's here.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're gonna set it inside the bowl
Okay.
with a bit of oil more
Oil,
so it
okay.
will not stick up. Just a little bit. Pour everything in.
What did you say this sauce is called again?
Gravy.
Gravy.
Yes,
Okay.
it's a basic blend of spices
Okay.
for any curry which in India we make.
Okay.
Okay, so now another thing.
Uh-huh.
The gravy is basic thing. For base for any single ingredient you cook in Indian cuisine.
Okay. I'm sorry. Should we rinse the blender and add the water, or it should just? We don't need it. Should I do it? Okay.
Yes. Anyway, we're gonna add the water in the end, so we can add now.
Oh, no, it's okay, it's okay. Please do it according to it. I don't want to do anything.
No.
All I know to do is eat Indian food. I can just eat Indian food. I don't know how to make it. I know how to make the, you know, the tikka masala.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the basic sauce is the same for tikka masala. It's just like there is yogurt added in it.
Okay, yogurt is added to the tikka masala.
Yes.
Okay.
And the tikka masala is also that chicken is cooked in the skewers.
Yeah.
And then that baked chicken from the clay oven is put inside the gravy.
Okay.
Yes. And the gravy itself has a lot of spices.
Mm-hmm.
And if you cannot handle spices, I would not recommend that dish.
Tikka masala.
Yes, it's a lot of spices in it. Yeah. I will suggest you to go for like butter chicken if you're really going for a chicken, yeah.
Okay. But why are you saving the sauce?
Okay, the tomato seeds and the tomato skin.
You
It's
don't
still
want
there.
that in. Okay.
No, we don't want the silky smooth.
Okay.
And when you go to the restaurants, they are using the raw spices. Raw means there are cardamom pods. There's a black cardamom, there's a green cardamom. There are two types of them. Then there's bay leaf.
Okay.
Then they use black pepper whole. And then it's mace they use.
Okay.
And the thing with the raw spices is that when you blend them, they leave the thread. The thread, like the shredding, they're not blending.
Yeah.
So they're shredding and the threads are there. So when you sift it, you can see the threads on the top. Now you see here. So this is all seeds and stuff.
Yeah, right.
Yes. So that's the main reason to sift it.
Sift it, okay.
Yeah, so now just tap a little bit. So everything is there.
Okay.
So base is ready. Now we will add a bit water later on. So we'll just keep the water on the side.
Okay.
According to the amount we're gonna add it.
Okay. How often do you go to India?
Well, it's not very easy to go. First, I'm working full time, and it's really hard to get the holidays for this long. Besides, when you're going like 10,000 kilometers far to your home, you want to spend some time.
Yeah.
So after like 2 years, I have saved my holidays, and now I'm able to go for like 2 months.
Okay. Oh, 2 months. That's a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's not.
So now you're adding the kidney beans.
Kidney beans.
Okay.
Now we're gonna add, yeah.
Okay.
So we were talking about the base of the gravy, yeah. So this is base what we made before, the blend.
Yeah.
The main flavor is coming from the king itself, what we're gonna put inside. If there are kidney beans we are making, or if there is a chicken, like something like with the chicken you're making, you can make the same
I
gravy.
will take this and
But
keep it here.
yeah, but the taste is coming from the juices of the main flavor.
Okay, so it means you can either use kidney beans,
Yes.
chicken,
Yes.
or
I mean anything.
anything you want.
Anything you want inside.
Okay, but you chose to go the vegetarian way, something everyone can afford.
Yes.
Okay, Sabi's being so considerate.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be like a stew. So we're gonna add a water, and then we're gonna cook it like for at least 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Yes, 25 minutes. So it will incorporate. While that will be done, we will chop the coriander and we'll keep it on the side.
Okay.
In the last 5 minutes, you add the coriander. If you add before, the coriander gets a bitter taste inside it. So
If you add coriander
before,
before,
it gets bitter.
okay.
So it will make the gravy a little bit bitter in taste, which you'd never want.
So it should be the last thing you add.
Yeah, this will be the last thing you add on.
Okay. Okay. I mean, should I wash it for you or something?
No, these are coming washed up.
Okay.
If you wash them more, they're gonna die.
Wow. So you should just use them as they are.
Yeah.
I mean, it's already been washed.
Yeah, it's
bought
not Ghana in
washed.
India. in Ghana and India, we have to wash everything because it's fresh out of the garden.
Yeah.
Here it's like
Washed.
packaged up. It's already washed.
Yeah. So, you are not. I thought you were going to use all the leaves. You're using everything.
Yeah, you can use everything. Don't waste. Best part is people think that the flavor is in the leaves, but the flavor is in the stem of coriander.
Okay.
Yes. There is in the leaves also, but the stem is the most flavored part of the coriander.
Yeah. Okay, so we are waiting for 20 minutes for this one to get done.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Do we have to cover it or we can just leave it like that?
We can cover it actually because I will put it on a higher heat.
So I should cover it?
Cover it, put it on a little bit higher heat.
Okay. Is this much? Okay.
Yes.
So medium heat,
Yes.
like medium low?
Yes.
Okay.
We have to cover
Should I cover it completely or like
yes.
this?
A little bit on the side you can leave, but it will dance.
So
it will pop like it popped before. So you have to cover it like most of the part you can cover it.
Oops. Okay, I'll clean this. I just made a mess.
Yeah.
I really love Indian
Yes.
food. But I think Indian food is expensive here in Lithuania.
Yes, it is. When you go to the restaurant, especially, yes.
So after you went in Hesberger,
Yes.
where else did you work? After Hesberger, which other restaurant? I mean, you don't have to mention it, you know.
No.
Okay.
Of course, like if you're coming to Lithuania, it's like the #1 restaurant. TripAdvisor is turning #1 at the moment.
TripAdvisor.
Yeah, it's the #1 restaurant. It's Pachamama.
Pachamama.
Yes, it's Peruvian fusion with the European cuisine.
Okay.
Peruvian food. Yeah. So my first job was Hesberger. Second job was Pachamama.
Okay.
I worked there for 2.5 years. Then I left the company. I went to work on a seaside in a resort.
Okay.
I worked there, and then I was working in an Italian restaurant.
All in Vilnius.
Yes.
Okay.
For Italian restaurant, I worked for like 2 years, and then I went again to the seaside to work for another restaurant.
Okay.
And after the season was over last year, I went in summers. After summers, I came back, and then I joined Pachamama again.
Wow.
Yes.
How easy it is for you to just jump from one job to another?
When you already have experience from the high class restaurant, it's easy to find a job.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, you know, I thought maybe you make like Indian food, like Indian dishes in the restaurants you work for.
No.
So you make continental dishes.
Yes. Made already a lot of Indian, don't want to make any.
Yeah.
Try something new always.
Something new.
Yes.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, he said you should always try something new.
My favorite is sushi for the moment. I'll
Sushi.
try everywhere I can go.
Okay, we can just leave this in here. So your favorite food is sushi?
Yes.
Me too.
But it depends like from where you're getting.
Yep. It depends. So which sushi place would you recommend?
Okay, it's not a place where you can go and eat, but it's a place where you can order. It's called Sushi Baras.
Sushi Bars.
Sushibaras.lt. Yes, it's in Vilnius.
Okay.
And the another place is called La Parma.
La Parma.
Yeah, they have really good sushi. And also Sushi City.
Okay. Is it expensive?
No.
It isn't.
No, it isn't.
That brings me to another question. So, like, how expensive is it for you to live in Lithuania? The cost of living.
It's expensive. The inflation is everywhere. People know, like it's all around the world.
Okay.
It's expensive, but I would say like to live here, the monthly expenses you can expect around like between 700 to 900.
Monthly expenses.
Monthly expenses.
So, like, when you say monthly expenses,
Yes.
you mean rent,
Food,
transportation,
everything.
everything.
Internet, transportation, 700 to 900.
700 to 900.
The one I'm spending now is more because I'm living closer to my workplace,
Okay.
and it's in the downtown.
Okay.
It's one of the most expensive areas here to live. So,
Okay.
but still better. I would say like my job is in one of the best restaurants here.
Okay.
So I get paid well.
Yeah. So you treat yourself well.
Yeah, treat yourself well.
Yeah.
Love yourself first.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Don't care what people say. Love yourself first.
Love yourself
See your
first.
priorities.
Yeah. So like when you came afresh, the cost of living was not this high, right?
Oh no! It was very cheap.
Yeah.
The basic salary was like €2 an hour.
Okay.
And now it's hovering over 10 somewhere, 9 and 10 an hour. So yeah, it came a long way with the salaries and everything.
Yeah.
But the inflation came also a long way.
Okay.
I mean, the things we used to buy in under €10, we would have bought like a full bucket, of things.
Mm-hmm.
Now for €10 you can buy 2 chocolates and tata bye bye. You can buy that's what the supermarket is about.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, it really changed a lot.
Yeah, it changed. So would you recommend that somebody should live in Lithuania or they should go to another European countries?
No, I would recommend to live if you really want to live peaceful life.
Mm-hmm.
This is the most peaceful country you can ever be in, because that's what I was missing in Germany.
Okay.
The life is running there. You're not living. You're just spending your time. And spending time means like the time is going like
Very
for me,
fast.
Yeah, very fast. For me, 2 months were like 2 weeks.
Oh.
I didn't even realize how fast the time is going for me, and then I'm like, no, I'm going back home.
I can't live here anymore.
I can't live here, yes. Because the life is really fast there. The pace of the life is faster because you're always working.
Okay.
You're coming home, you eat, sleep,
And that's it.
wake up, take shower, go back to work.
Oh.
That's a life.
Okay.
So you don't want that life.
Yeah, you don't want it. I mean, if you're a family person, you want to have time for your family, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You cannot have a family there for sure. Either the two parents are working, like husband and wife, they're both working, then it's worth it because they can do their normal 9 to 5 job.
Yeah.
Then the one person doesn't need to make an overtime and just kill his time.
Yeah.
So that way they will save the time, they will save their money.
Okay.
They can have like normal family life.
But if it's just one person,
Then it's hard. You need if you're living outside of, in any country, not just in Lithuania or Germany,
okay.
I would say like the husband and the wife, they should both be in working conditions. Because you move to another country, you move to another culture, you have to, establish yourself. You need to have a home at one point, you need to have your own convenience to travel, like a car or something.
Yeah.
For that thing, I would prefer like both husband and wife, or if you're a couple. So you should be both working, not only one person. You cannot handle it.
Okay. But like, do you the working thing? Coming to Europe in general, some people say it's difficult. Other people say it's easy. So if you're coming here, you have to be like a student or something.
No,
Like
it doesn't need to be.
You don't have to be a student.
No. You can come by the work permit if you have enough.
Work permit.
Yes, if you have enough experience.
Enough experience.
Then you need to find an employer here. Then the employer will do your paperwork.
Okay.
It's not so difficult.
It's not so okay.
But at least you should have some experience in the same field. It depends what you studied.
Okay.
And if you're looking for a job in the same field as you studied,
Yeah.
and if you have a relevant experience for over 2 years now. Before it was 1 year, now they increase it to 2 years.
Oh, working experience of 2 years. Okay.
Yes. And then it's easy to get it.
Okay.
It's not very difficult.
So it's not too difficult. Okay. Do you think that at the time you were struggling to get a job, do you think your profession also counted? I mean, you were a chef, and then you said your friends were like.
They were getting anything they can have.
And they were getting anything they can have.
Yes.
So, like, what field do you think it's easy to get a job in here in Lithuania? I mean, per your experience.
With the experience, I would say just go to the restaurant side.
Restaurant side, okay.
If you don't have any experience or anything, just go to the restaurant side. But best part is if someone can recommend you.
Someone can recommend you.
Yeah, for some office job or something. If you really want to like work peacefully,
Were you recommended?
No.
Okay, you found it. Like, where did you find a job? How did you find it? Is it by LinkedIn?
Yeah, the first time I saw the ad, it was on LinkedIn.
Okay.
First time for Pachamama, it was on LinkedIn.
Okay.
Then I personally made a visit, you know. I
Uh-huh.
went there to eat, and then I talked to the person in charge, and then I told them I've seen this offer here, and I'm professional by myself. And again, they asked me if I have experience in the European, because I'm like, no.
Yeah, just India.
Yeah, just in India. And they said like, okay, we will train you. So
they trained you?
Yes.
Woo!
I mean, they took my trial, and in
Uh-huh.
2 hours, the chef came and he was like, okay, go sign your contract.
Oh,
They saw
so
like I
you're
can
good at
work.
cooking. You know, like when we used to live in a student's house,
Yes.
you used to make very good food.
Yeah,
You
I had
know-
time at the time. Now there's no.
Yeah,
You work 14 hours in a restaurant.
14 hours.
Normal, yeah. You're
Uh-huh.
cooking for 14 hours. You
Yeah.
come back home, you don't want to cook.
Yeah, you don't want to.
No.
Yet, anytime you cooked very good food.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, now we can add this.
The
Coriander.
Okay. But why do you need to cook it for 20 minutes?
So the flavors will get infused with the beans also.
Okay.
I mean, you want to bite the bean, you don't feel it pale, you know, like
Yeah.
you're eating some curd, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Here smells so good. It smells so good. If you are here in Lithuania, I got all these ingredients from Iki and Maxima. So you can just grab these ingredients and then make something like this for yourself. Like you mentioned earlier, it's so affordable. You don't have to spend so much
Yes.
to make this. And like honestly, here smells so good. So I can already tell that this dish is going to be so delicious. Yeah.
Hopefully.
No, not hopefully. It's going to be delicious because I can smell it and it's so nice already. I've already mentioned this and I'm going to mention it again. I love Indian food. Maybe that's why I'm being so obsessed with this whole thing. Yeah.
You leave it for like 5 minutes and then
Then we can eat.
when I go to India, for first 2-3 days it's hard for me to breathe there.
To breathe, why?
You can also add ginger julienne, but like for some people it doesn't suit to put like a raw ginger in there.
Okay.
Personally, I love them.
Uh-huh.
When you put like really thin slices of ginger inside, just raw. Like you cook it, you put on the top.
Should we do it all?
I would not recommend that.
Okay, okay. The chef says he will not recommend
Yes.
that. Okay. So
Okay.
yeah.
Let's clean up the table a little bit now. Be
Then
done with the
we'll-
cooking.
And then we'll get ready to eat.
Yes.
Yeah. So do you intend to stay?
I'm intending to stay. I think I will stay here probably. There will be some chance in future, who knows?
Yeah.
If I get something better, like get a better offer or something. For now, life is better here for me.
Okay.
I have a good job, good house, everything, so...
Yeah. I mean, when you showed me your apartment in the last time we had a video call, you showed me.
Yes.
It was so nice.
Yes.
Man, you are living a very good life here.
Yes.
I'm envious. You think I should be?
I don't know what happened to me like in the middle days.
Uh-huh.
Like in last year, I stopped everything. I was like driving around.
Just
and-
having fun.
Yeah, doing photography was like also the thing.
Photography.
Yeah, I stopped that.
So, were you doing photography in like India or you just came here and then you
I
started?
just
started
bought the
doing
camera
it?
here, like the first time I see my friend.
Okay.
And he was professional and I clicked some pictures and it's like I'm good at it, so I should try. And second thing, I had a camera in my hand.
Ah! So, would you say that comparing life in Europe to life in India, which one is better for you?
Here.
Life here is better.
Life is.
In terms of what?
In terms of living, you want to live good, you have to move to like somewhere better. When I go to India, for first 2-3 days it's hard for me to breathe there.
To breathe, why?
Because the air in Lithuania is so fresh.
Oh,
It's
but
like the pollution here is like on really low level,
yeah.
and in India it's so high, so it's really hard for you to breathe here when you go like so sudden. And if I go in summers, I will be sick.
You'll be sick.
Yeah, because the weather of Lithuania, as we know, it's really, really cold here. And in summers also it's like 20 degrees, 25 is the maximum. In India it's 45 to 48. So it's like people are sitting in a sauna here, and I can sit just outside in India for that temperature.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's difficult.
I get that. Yeah. When I went to Ghana also, I had some struggles.
Yeah. So I'm only going in winters in India because then I can I put on my suit jacket and my grandma is always shouting at me. She's like, "Oh, you're gonna get sick," and then don't come and say like, "Oh, I'm sick" or something. I'm like, "No, I will not get sick in this because there is 20 degrees and I go from minus 30.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't really feel cold there. I was in my suit jacket when everybody wears a coat and jacket, and I'm like,
they're like,
yeah.
Is this guy crazy?
They're like, "No, this is not cold. Visit Lithuania once,
Yeah, visit Lithuania.
once in your life."
And then you know what the definition of cold actually is.
Actually, yes.
So, lovely boys, as you can see, the food is ready. And I can't wait to eat. I'm so happy.
Yes.
What religions are in India?
Main are Hindu,
Okay.
Sikh, Muslim,
Okay.
Christians.
And which one? Your family too? Are your family?
Yeah, I'm from a Sikh family.
Sikh family.
Sikh, yeah.
Okay.
It's more like a warriors thing
Okay.
from the history.
Wow.
Yeah, now it's good.
It is good. It is good. Do you have any advice for Indians who are like willing to move here to Lithuania, or even like anyone who wants to come to Lithuania in general? Like, what advice do you have for them? Should they come? Should they not come? How easy would the process be if they do things?
If they really
in a
want to
particular
come,
way?
if they really want to settle down somewhere, this is the best country to do that. But you have to be determined. Study. As I told you, learn the language. First thing you want to do, you want to learn the language first. All the barriers are over. This is a keen step to get accepted in any culture.
I mean, when you move to a particular country and you learn their language, it's like you respect them. You
Yes.
respect their language. Yeah.
You're already in the culture.
You're already in the culture. I agree with you. Yeah.
Because you can understand the conversations.
Yeah.
You can give your opinions.
Supretto.
Very easy.
Supretto. Yeah. Ash supretto. Yeah. So lovely viewers, as you can see, I am here enjoying this dish that our wonderful chef made for us.
The chef almost finished.
The chef.
Easy.
I love it so much. I really recommend it for you guys to try at home because I'm sure you're going to enjoy it too. Indian food is just so nice, like honestly, so nice. So that being said, this brings us to the end of today's show. I am very, very happy and thankful to you for staying with us until this time. And I will definitely see you in the next video. Bye! Bye in Lithuanian. Viso Garam!